So basically, the Phyto Gel Cleanser, you need maybe the size of a pea. It foams up. So this is going to be the cleanser for people that really like a foamy cleanser. So it's all skin types, all conditions, foamy cleanser. And the reason we use it is to remove all of our enzymes. And we have 4 different enzymes that you can choose from for exfoliating. If you're going to do peels. Today we're going to be using a peeling cream, and it's basically papaya and pineapple. So it smells nice. It's a nice exfoliant. Use it 2-3 times a week, but you have to remove it with the Phyto Gel Cleanser. On my back bar, I also have my eye makeup remover, and I have an anti-stress eye lotion. The thing I love about the anti-stress eye lotion is it's cucumber, it's lettuce, it's very hydrating, it's a little lactic acid in there, so it's very hydrating, very soothing, very cooling. It's perfect. You can use it on anybody. On your menu, you can say you're going to get a free upgraded anti-stress eye treatment. It costs you maybe a penny to do. You're going to put it on, they're going to feel like they're getting a little extra something. So that's the basics on the back bar. Now the higher end line, so the Power Repair line and the Caviar line, they have their own cleanser and they have their own toner. But those are in 17-ounce sizes. What I have in here, this is the freeze-dried sorghum and diacetylcholine. It comes in a little disc. The disc is on a little, kind of like a gauze pad. So don't worry about trying to dissolve the gauze pad. That's not going to happen. But I like to get this started before I start the facial because I really, really want this to absorb. Since it's freeze-dried, that means all the water was taken out, and now we're putting all the water back in. So even before you start cleansing, start this going. So I'll pass it around, and if you want, you can just pat it and stir it and pass it around. Just don't drop it. It's the only one I have. No stress. We're going to be all right. But this way you can feel it. It says to put in about a teaspoon of water. I like to add just a little extra water because the treatment will soak in, but unless you have enough water, I don't think a teaspoon's enough. And I don't want it sitting on the skin. I want it to penetrate into the skin. So more is not bad. So the first thing we're just going to do you have any eye makeup on?
I do.
Those beautiful lashes?
Yes.
And my lovely assistant is going to read the basic ingredients on the eye makeup remover.
Okay. Lettuce, cucumber, elder, arnica, montana, mallow, and lactic acid.
And that's in the eye makeup remover. I think it's interesting that they have the arnica in there.
Me too.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So arnica is really used for healing, for bruising. So my husband bruises when he works out, so we get him arnica, and it not only helps heal muscle, but it also helps heal bruising. So that's really kind of interesting for around the eye area.
Do you think it's for the dark circles around people's eyes? Do you think that's what they're driving at?
Well, I don't think it stays on long enough for it to do that, but I don't see that it would hurt. And you just need a little bit, and we do have this in retail also. Don't drop it. No stress.
Oh, I know.
And the reason we have an eye makeup remover, separate, some companies you can use the cleanser as the eye makeup remover, is that we do have a lot of active ingredients in our cleansers. So I know in the Caviar cleanser, and I know in the Power Repair cleanser, there's a little tiny bit of retinol. It's not fun to get me high. It'll wake you up in the morning, but. So we have cleaned with the lovely, I thank you. Oh, see, no stress, you're good. Breathe deep. See, we're good. Yes, we're good. Oops. There you go. Perfect. So you see the interesting color, and that color is the diacetyl folding. Now we're just going to do a little bit of the facial cleanser. So we're doing the all skin types cleanser. If you'd like to read the all skin types cleanser, please. I like having an assistant.
Sapphire oil, chamomile, horse chestnut, calendula, linden, and vitamin E. Sounds nice.
So soothing, desensitizing, reduces redness. Again, in retail, this would be our sensitive cleanser. So I don't know if you guys use 4x4s or sponges. What do you guys like to use?
Hot towels.
Hot towels?
4x4s.
Yes, Sylvia's not a big fan of steam towels because she doesn't want to cause any additional inflammation in the skin, so she likes to keep everything cool. And having always worked with hot towels, it's been an adventure for me.
Is this a foaming cleanser? It doesn't seem to
This one's a creamy cleanser. Wait till now when we pass around the foamy cleanser, you guys, you need the size of a pea to do the whole face, the neck, the décolleté. So don't do a big full pump, because otherwise you'll be full of foam and it'll take forever to get off.
And that's the one you use after the enzymes, right?
That one we use to remove all of our enzymes. We have a few different levels of enzymes. So the cream one is the only one we have in retail. And that one again is pineapple and papaya. I'm going to pass it around. It smells really good. Now it is nice and active. It's definitely not a peel, but it's a wonderful exfoliant. You guys got some of these, right?
I don't remember.
We got a little sample kit. So I probably put, if you have the Phyto Gel Cleanser, I'd probably put this in here because I usually make sure everybody gets those together. And this one you can use twice a week, unless somebody's a bit more oily, then go ahead and use it 3 times a week. You're like, that's me, I'm going to do that. They can use it in their shower, but you do have to tell them to make sure to rinse off and to use the Phyto Gel Cleanser after. Otherwise, the enzymes are going to stay active. And when I first started using it, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. No, it's, it could happen. I was like, no, it won't. And some fell between the girls. And I did not suds off the girls afterwards properly. And all day I was walking around going, I'm feeling a little itchy. So, just for the afternoon, I was feeling a little itchy there.
My,
So,
the girls.
The girls. The little ladies.
It's funny.
So of course if you're in your room, you're going to be steaming this. This is the nice relaxing part. Again, you could do this one. You can do the next level of depth, and that would be the, it's going to be oat, mushroom, and also pineapple. And then we have another one that's even deeper, which I like to use, the Clearzine, and that one really renders the follicles nice and clean from oil. And then we have a light lactic salicylic gel. Can I have some clean water?
Yes, you may.
I love having an assistant. Don't you wish I had an assistant at work? Doesn't it smell nice? I like the smell of it. So we are a fragrance-free line, and what you want to remember about that is, if there is anything that has a real severe aroma, kind of like the rosacea line, it smells like roses. It smells like grandma. But it's all essential oils, so that aroma dissipates. So if you have any aroma that you're like, oh, I'm not too sure about that, just wait a little bit, it'll go away. Thank you so much. Okay, now Pheto Gel Cleanser. I'm debating if I'm going to pass this around.
Why is that?
Because one thing you definitely need with Pheto Gel Cleanser is water. So that's the size of a pea.
Wow.
It smells like pine. It does smell great, doesn't it?
Mm.
Do you want me to pass it around?
Yes.
Do you want to come grab it? So this is your foaming cleanser. Again, great cleanser for people who want a foaming cleanser. Great cleanser for men. Just need a little tiny palm.
Mm.
And it's
Very fresh.
it's really silky too. It has a nice silky feel to it. This is a really big seller. The other cleanser that we have that is also a silky foamy cleanser is the Caviar Cleanser, and that one's just heavenly. It looks like a cream. It feels like a gel. Do you like that smell, or? Oh, you do? You're like, yes, please. So for a basic Pevonia facial, so just a basic facial, it costs under $7 to do a basic. If you do a basic aromatherapy facial, it's going to be about $3 or $4 to do. This treatment that we're doing right now, this one's going to be, it's about $18 per treatment to do. So we have everything that's going to be from your $5 all the way up to $30-something cost per treatment, depending on what kind of effect you want. So we all have those clients that are like, I can't spend a lot on a facial. And then you have clients that are like, please help me. So it's a nice way to do an introductory facial. And we have travel kits for practically every line. So if you want, you could do a basic introductory facial and include a travel kit for your customer, because it's going to be, what, $6 for the facial, and then it's going to be $20 wholesale for a starter kit. So it's a nice way to get somebody to get a treatment. Okay, this is the treating lotion, otherwise known here in the USA as a toner. In Europe, it is called a lotion. Okay. I like it because it smells like babies. So again, it's from the sensitive line. Would you like to read what is in the sensitive lotion?
Facial lotion.
Oh, it does smell
Oh, so it'll be all skin types lotion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All skin types. Facial lotion.
Whoops. This is the dark portion of it.
Relaxation.
Deep relaxation.
Okay, we're back.
This contains calendula, azurine, aloe, horse chestnut, chamomile oil, rose oil, and sodium PCA.
So now she is all set, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of water on standby for if I need to add more water. I'm gonna make a mess in the sink over here. So with that whole first part of the cleansing and exfoliating, all that stuff, if you guys want to do it with steam, go for it. I'm a big steam fan. Steam and towels. All right, so we have, what's in here? Do you remember? It's 2 ingredients. Sorghum.
And
Seedle budding.
And what makes the funky color?
The second one.
Taste.
The diacetyl folding. Again, sorghum is what's going to give you like the Spanx for the face. The diacetyl folding is what's going to help with lightening and pigmentation. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this little guy in here
How do you know that it's ready?
because it told me.
Oh, that's easy.
I'm the freeze dry whisperer. Just going to add a little bit of. Now this is going to be your massage medium. But remember, this is more of a treatment. So once this starts getting in, you're going to really feel the absorption. So like the massage cream that you guys used before, yeah, that's not this.
This will have a tightening effect.
This is
right?
what's going to have the tightening effect. I'm just going to put a little more on here, and then I'll pass some around. And then if you guys want to put like a little on the back of your hands if you want.
right, you're asleep.
What?
Just want to jump in and bat at
We
it.
want to bat at it.
The body treatment, I'm telling you, not cheap to do. It's
Really?
$20 cost per treatment for the wrap.
Wow.
So not cheap. Where most wraps are $6-7. This one's 20. But the effects are so amazing. I mean, they're so amazing.
Wow.
Especially if you're doing a bridal party or somebody's going to a special event, do this as the facial, and then do the body treatment. They leave completely, their skin tone is completely even.
Wow.
And if they have any marks on their skin whatsoever, so any red blotches or tan lines that are really bad or sunburn, it'll completely even out that skin tone. It almost looks like you've been airbrushed.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really neat. And it has this beautiful luminance about it. So we're going to really work the eye areas. When did you guys graduate?
November, October?
Nice. Have you started working anywhere yet? Not yet.
No, the resumes are going out this week.
Good. So now I can feel it starting to get a little tacky. I'm not saying you're tacky. So I'm just going to add more wet fingers. That's another thing with Pevonia. Never add more product. Because the whole line is micro-emulsified, you only need to add wet fingers.
Nice.
So, and it just completely re-emulsifies it again. But you want to make sure you're working on those areas that you really have, that you have concerns with. I'm not saying you have any concerns with anything.
Ellen, are you asleep?
No, I'm just enjoying it.
Of course, I'm being time conscious, so I'm not like. And if we had more time, we would just keep massaging this in and keep massaging it in and keep massaging it in. And then, this is retail size, not professional, but we're gonna do the eye cream. And we do have an eye treatment where we use a ice cold Sabai stone with this, where we do a specific massage with the Sabai stone and the eye cream.
What is
And the
the
sorghum.
Sabai stone?
How do you even spell that?
Sabi. It's just it's just stones that we sell. And they're perfectly smooth. Like the one for the eyes is a half moon. I have them in that bag.
Are they real stone?
Mm-hmm. They're pure granite, so they hold heat and cold longer.
You just chill it in a bowl of ice water?
Yeah, and it holds heat twice as long as regular stones. And it's smooth all around. They're really neat. Does anybody do hot or cold stone facials?
No, but do you want to teach us?
Maybe I could come back and do that.
I think we might like that.
I can see why you sell that eye cream.
Oh, the eye cream, isn't
Yeah,
it? It feels
yeah,
cool, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Even the diacetyl bouldine is very cooling. And then, of course, we have the mask. I'm a back of the hands girl. Some people are bowl girls.
Now you put that right on over the other products.
Oh yeah. Layer.
That's how we keep the driving hand looking young.
My neighbor used to wear a white safari hat and white gloves when she drove. Is that you?
That's me.
Oh my God, are you my old neighbor?
That's what I do.
Do you? That's so great.
Yeah. You guys make fun of me, I know.
She looks like a gardener.
Well, it's so smart. And you don't need a big thick layer, which took me a while to get used to because I like to. What?
What did you say? I've got 3 of those big safari hats, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we just need it out here, and we don't.
I know.
There's something really scary about driving down the street during the summer and just feeling your chest burn.
Yeah.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. And just feeling your chest burn. It's the worst. So I think I might get a nice little light white scarf.
Slather sunscreen.
I keep some of my car too.
That smells wonderful.
It does smell nice, doesn't it? The lemon in it. Little lemon, little lime. to, whoop, end with, I use a little bit of anti-stress eye lotion. Would you like to read what's in the anti-stress eye lotion?
Sure.
I'll pass it around because it's
It contains chamomile, calendula, lettuce, panthenol, vitamin B complex,